Well, this one here gives us some information. It gives us vertices and a covertex. Okay, your vertices, 5, 3, negative 5, 3. 1, 0, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, and up 3. And negative 5 and up 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and up 3. Now, we're told that a covertex is at 0, 5, which is up 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then the question becomes, well, where's the center? The center is in between those 2 points. And if we kind of narrow it down, one's to the right 5, one's to the left 5, that's the one right in the middle there. And so we can kind of count that one out. The center is at 0, 3. Okay. Now, the center's at 0, 3. What are the coordinates of the ellipse's other covertex? Well, if this one here is up 2 units from there, the other one has to be down 2 units. So we've got that. That gives us our big picture. Now, it gives us the big picture, but now we're asking for, well, and that's 0, 1. Question then is, what is the equation of the ellipse that you graphed? Well, once you have the center, you have a good part of the equation. And I would do this even though you don't have to. X minus 0 plus y minus 3 quantity squared. The reason I do that is it's at least consistent. We see the 0 and the 3. We put the 0 and the 3 in with minuses like we normally would. With an ellipse, it's always going to equal 1. But now is where we have to kind of start looking. There's a radius length, and it's not really a radius. You don't call it that. But what else do you call it? I don't think it has a name. But you can see the greatest distance from here to the outer edges is 5. It's 5 units because we remember the points that were given to us, and we counted it out earlier. So if I know it goes 5 in the back and forth direction, and I remember with the circle, the equation is equal to r squared, or the radius squared, we technically have a long radius that's going to the left and to the right. That long radius of 5, if I apply that same logic to where I've squared the radius for this equation, I can square that radius for this equation. However, I have 2 denominators. Okay? And if the radius is 5, I'm going to square that to get 25, but I'm going to put it under the x. And the reason I'm putting it under the x is because the 5 goes back and forth. That's left and right. That's on the x-axis. The y value then is the distance we're traveling up or down squared. And it's from the center up is 2, and from the center down is also 2. If I square that value, I get a 4. So it's kind of a matter of finding those 2 radius lengths that are the longest and the shortest, and then just put that number squared under the variable that applies to the direction it's going.